Double check it on live. Sweet. Hello? Oh, I can't hear you for some reason. Let me double check my audio settings because I tried to. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Okay. Is that better?
Yep, can hear you.
Okay, cool. All my mixer shenanigans. I'll hang out for a second. I was gonna try and have my webcam on, but it looks like because OBS is recording with it, Discord can't yoink it at the same time.
Why is OBS recording with your webcam?
I've got my webcam on. I'm gonna record with her Dopeye, so I was
Gotcha.
just thinking about making some content with it. So
Ooh, okay.
we're not sure yet, but just feeling it out. How are
Okay.
you doing,
Well, whatever you guys
Firestarter?
decide, you have my permission with whatever. I don't care.
Yep, yeah, we'll figure it out and definitely ask you before we do anything.
God damn it. Oh my god. I don't know what's wrong with my target confirmation. Damn it.
Your target confirmation actually kind of looks kind of
It's
nuts
shaky.
on your stats. At least your headshot rating is like almost too
Yeah,
high
but at the same
lately.
but at the same time, it's like if you're looking at, I'm not dropping them on like 20 or something like that. So it's nothing crazy. Um,
I mean, 30% on
well,
a 21 kill game is still pretty.
yeah, that one was good. That one felt good.
Did you have a game that you wanted to go over?
Yeah, that's the part I didn't know. From today, the last two, either of those could be done. There was one more that I wanted to, I should have brought to you, but I was busy with something and forgot to.
You're good.
I think it was that second Icebox game from the 8th or ninth, whatever that
The
is.
ninth, this one, the 10 to 13.
Yeah, it was either that one or you could do one of the most two recent. Ah, damn.
Okay. Would you rather focus on your Viper or your Clove? I know we've talked a little bit about Clove
Yeah.
before.
The Icebox is gonna get pulled eventually. I don't know, but at the same time, I finally got my first win today, so
Yeah, we can do an icebox. Let's look
I
at.
guess I don't know. What was I
The
doing right
lobby
now?
was a little bit better in this one.
Somewhat. I had a gold pair in my lobby today. I got a little upset about that.
It's not too big
Um,
of a deal. You want to get
keep
me the
track.
VOD for this older one from the ninth?
The old Viper.
Yep,
What
if
is
you think you can find
this?
it.
Can you just X out of it so I can see which game it was?
Yeah, it's this one.
All right, let me see. Hope I was recording that one. Which My
Hey,
chin.
Phantasm, how are you?
The 9th. Uh-oh. Oh, it was this one. Okay, got it. And I'll just DM you away.
Yep.
It's towards the later half of it. I didn't catch what time it actually started.
That's fine. All right.
I guess I can come back to aim labs. I kind of bad timing it.
Yeah, I would save it for a little bit, and that's okay. I mean, it's never gonna be
That's
perfect.
fine. I just did the
Did you
four
have two
shots, so it's
games
fine.
on that day? You did, so it's the second one.
Yeah, because the first one's a bind game.
Well, you had two
Also,
ice boxes back to back,
oh, did
so
I? Yeah, it was the
yeah.
second one.
So I think this is
The
the
sec That's the first one.
first.
Yeah, because I had a neon on my team.
Here's the second.
Did not mean to do that. Meant to do this. There we go. I'm dual wielding them this time.
Yeah, it should be a little bit better. Since I can actually share my screen since the echo problem's fixed.
Incredible.
Yeah, saved.
Wait, are you?
Yeah.
Is that Rutgers?
It is Rutgers. Holy, someone finally says that.
Holy cow, I thought it meant Russia. I didn't know.
Usually what people say is Radford University because that's like an actual team in tier 2, I think, or something like that.
Do you ever go to the what's that place? The Funplex. It's right there.
There's a Funplex or near Rutgers? What?
I'm pretty sure it's literally right.
Which one? New Brunswick, Newark, or Camden?
So they have
I don't.
only a Sage. Mid flanks could go kind of hard.
Yeah, I literally lived like 20 minutes.
Silva ran to B. Silva ran to B for some reason.
Yeah, I just saw him.
Closing mid.
Oh, how much is one happen? There's two mid, but they're back up in spawn.
Okay.
Oh, I just got shot in the back of the head here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think because you saw them cross, you knew that they were gonna come around. So.
I only saw the one cross, and because I thought they got the pick and A, I thought they were still pressing there, but no one
it's
said
hard.
anything.
They were playing it slow. That was a weird pistol round. I think just knowing that your neon gave it up, you had three people basically all looking at the same angle in mid.
Yep.
So just trying to be careful of that. But I like the round
Be more-
start. The peak in mid was fine. I think the crosshair
Yeah.
placement was a little unlucky.
Mhm.
But I mean, I don't have any problems with that. So
Just
straightforward.
somewhat related to the topic. Were you watching the M80 game last night?
I did not watch the M80 game.
Okay.
last night.
I just saw you up late and was curious if you were.
No, I was just being a degenerate.
Gotcha.
Ooh. Defense calming.
Make them regret their choice.
I don't even know what I said. Do we want a 5-stack A to see if we can catch him off guard?
Yes, sir.
We could do an eco play if you guys want.
That's
I'll play
massive.
4 and 1. I'll play A or B solo.
Cool. Yeah, 3 of them bought
It's
up
not
with
sure that
Marshall.
we've ever here.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, I probably would have said something about it, but I like that you called this stack. That's really, really good. That's definitely something we need to work on. So I'm glad that you did that.
Can't show everyone.
Yeah, the calling has been a lot better. But
Smokes it in.
defensively, like I said, it still sucks.
Shot.
So drone.
Both hit 101.
With top right.
Toxins going up. Toxin
No, they're
screen
back
down.
in.
I like putting up the wall and dropping it. That was really good.
One
Yeah, they're
shot.
back now.
So they probably have one up mid, unless
Likely.
they're going B. You just rotate safe. It could be a really good timing to put your orb up there for neon.
101 Reyna.
I think there's 2 or even 3 of them hit one on that.
I didn't get a pop filter. I'm getting annoyed to hear my own keys click.
I don't even notice it. I just zone it out. Alright, I won't watch it again. Is that a peeking thing?
Orb down.
Poison's off. Last player
Yeah,
standing.
that
I
was
don't know.
nasty.
It's looking right.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's okay. It is what it
I
is.
knew.
Yeah, I think putting up your orb to help neon there could have been a little better, but I wouldn't have changed
Did it
too
just
much.
a little late. Yep.
Yeah. On those rounds
I'll
where you
take a
5-stack
fight and
A,
back off immediately.
buy a shorty and put your wall up and play right next to it for sure.
Where
always get
towards
these
like the
ones.
generator?
Yep. So I'll play like right on the other side of the wall here.
Okay.
You can kind of timing it. So they had a Sova and it looked like he was droning early. Hopefully your teammates break it and you can ask him to break it too. But playing like right, either you can play near generator on the backside of gen. I actually like to play right up on 410 here because sometimes you'll catch people coming across the zip line and jumping down with the shorty.
On top of it or underneath?
I play underneath. I don't play
Okay.
on top.
I've seen Xander
you could
play.
try on top. Yeah, you could try.
Yeah,
that
Xander
with
plays a lot
shorty.
on top of it. With the short. No, I wouldn't trust myself with that.
So your wall would have to be up the whole time. But yeah, basically you just play close to your wall with the shorty on like those eco rounds when you guys stack. I would have liked to see that, but
Okay.
I think that
I'll
was
keep that in
fine. It
mind.
was kind of weird that all your teammates bought marshals too. So
I don't know.
Should I pick you, main?
Nah, go for it. I'm behind him.
so on this round, I think I would have started rotating already, but would have done it safe because we have guns and they
I'm
don't.
off too early. I'm dropping the walls too early. Put up. Nah, I can fuck.
Yeah, I put up the
Yeah,
wall
so now
early
you're kind
and-
of. So now this rotation's really slow. I don't know if it's because you're hesitant because you don't
Spike
feel the
down
gun,
A.
but
Pushing main
we
wall.
lost a
One
lot of
enemy
time.
remaining.
Close, close, maze.
But your teammates holding it down, so we're chilling.
Mains.
There we go. Good shit.
Yeah, it's fine.
Next turn, I'm changing it up to. Actually, I should probably have mids and.
Do you throw the same orb every round?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell mid.
Practically. Only every time I'll really change it up is if my teammates are playing further back and they need to get an out, or I'm going at A, so I'll just throw the default.
So, kind of deceptively, that's more of a retake orb than it is like a good crosshair placement.
Spike down B.
And T, that was really good. I'm gonna open up our last Viper notes really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I
The
wanted
last
to
one's
check,
from like
'cause I
3 weeks
think-
ago or
yeah,
something.
it was like right at the start. But
I think for offense it was just stop lurking as much, and the other one for defense was change it up more and
yeah, I just want to grab the summaries because I think we talked about swapping your orb setups a little bit more. Yeah, so here we go.
yeah.
I'm gonna just paste it into here and we'll close it. So yeah, we have kind of had the same round start most of these rounds so far.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on 4 rounds and done the same thing every round pretty much. So that might be something to keep an eye on while we watch this. I like that your pre-round coming a little bit better, especially on defense. I know it's really hard on defense.
Yeah.
But I really like that you coordinated like the 5-stack on your eco. I try to do that like every round. If we lose our pistol, I just try to call like a 5-stack every next round.
Yeah.
I think that was really useful. And then, yeah, this was kind of like when we had our buy the previous round as well, so we'll keep an eye on it. But
That's wide right, yeah.
Let's try. I'm gonna play towards A this round. Actually, Silva, can you help Neon on B and I'll watch mid for you?
Yeah.
Nice.
yes, sir. I like the different orb. Mid
I
start's
could
fine.
low-key mow them down because they're on light shield and I'm going
Fine.
over here.
Hey, get heavy, get heavy, get heavy. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I got it.
Murder him, murder him.
I won't run it down, but if I hear him, I'll pop it.
Yeah.
Okay, Jet's here.
What?
Actually, I did do
Poison orb emitting.
My arm's out if you need to get.
You gotta be careful with that orb because you basically
That door.
block Sova off.
12 on
Yeah.
Oh.
The only reason I did it is I thought Neil was
One mid, one mid, one mid, one mid, one mid. Could be two.
4 of them.
Yeah, and so that's kind of where like the calming for pre-round on defense can kind of come in.
Yeah.
Like when especially if I'm throwing like a lineup from that far away, I will normally try to tell my teammates that are playing on there, I'm throwing the default orb here, and it's really good for them to get out. So like telling them to play yellow really aggressively, and then you can put it up for them to get out is something that I would do. Say, I have the default orb, play yellow, and when you need it, call for it, I'll put it up so you can get out. Stuff like that. And so, because right now the problem was you threw the orb and you didn't match intentions with him. His intention was to alt and W key and fight super hard. And
Yep.
your intention was to delay a push. So
Yeah.
you ended up with this scenario where you like cut Sova off, and then your teammates pushed up to like fight when that wasn't really advantageous, and it was really clunky.
Yep.
So I think the premium
Two.
comment could help that a
Come
lot.
on. Okay.
Nice. Last three were B main.
Spike planted.
Can we seize yellow? I'll seize Nano or Molly.
Throwing nets. Hold them to their grave.
Oh Jesus! Make sure you beat that with your gun first.
Last player standing.
And
Wow.
yeah, I think that was okay. This swing right here is a clear yellow with gun, and then you can molly, and you
Well,
can even bounce it off
yeah.
this like right side to get that back angle. That's what I'll normally do. But you just kind of like,
From that far?
yeah, you can bounce it off the right side and get it. And
No
land
way.
it up.
Not at that angle.
Yeah, you
You
can.
gotta be on a sharper angle to get it back. No way. There's no way that's high enough. I refuse to believe that until I see it.
Icebox. Cheats defense. Either way, though, make sure that you clear it with your gun first.
Clear that, yeah.
No one can hold
I'm pretty
that
sure you
breath
can.
forever.
I don't think it's high enough to get that deep.
If you're just holding W when you do it, you get a whole bunch of extra depth on your
Momentum.
molly.
Yeah, maybe.
You can do it right.
I was saving my best poison for a special occasion, but our guests came all this way. It's the least I can do. My ultimate is ready.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
It's
go.
the angle.
Not quite.
Well, I mean, it's fine in that scenario because the deadlock ult would have had the rest of it.
Yeah,
but
maybe they changed it. I swear to God, I've hit that before. That's a little better, but not quite. Yeah, you're right.
angle's weird.
Yeah.
If it was on a more obtuse angle, it would have been good. But or no, acute. If it was on more of an acute angle, it'd be easy.
Yeah, close, but yeah, they can still play it. That's fair. And I know it could be something if you're trying to learn lineups. I know it's coming out of rotation, so maybe not. I've seen lineups from here to clear back yellow. It's been a
Really?
long time. Yeah. It might be that. I don't think it is.
No, it is.
Oh,
Nope.
no, I went way.
Here.
But yeah, there's
Oh.
ones that you can look up. It's been a long time, but they do have
I might
lineups
as well,
from like
yeah.
this backside area. It might be maybe like this front, like belt or something. It's something like
No, it's
that.
good.
That's gonna.
Huh.
Anyway, but either way, it might be something you find on YouTube.
Yeah,
Injured defense.
I've seen a couple weird ones, but I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, there's definitely one I've seen to clear back yellow
There.
that you can throw from somewhere on backside here. And I used to throw it. It's been a long time.
Got you.
Back to Zavad. Okay. Let me turn off ambient sounds so it's not going through time. That'll be annoying.
Last player standing.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
wow,
first
it's
stage fun.
faster there.
Yeah, I mean when you're, it's a high low. Those are like really really hard to win. I think that was fun.
Jet not getting shield. Yoy. Oh boy.
Could be worse. Could be better.
I like that you're starting on A,
Why
by
is
the way.
there not hero rifle? What?
Get out of my way.
Jet dash up mid.
Okay. Nice kill.
Like some
And the
B.
fast rotate on
Spike
Eco is
down,
really
B.
good.
Poison orb emitting.
I hit close 60.
Nice kill.
Nice.
Oh wait, what?
I'll drone.
Oh.
I think he was using knives
Yeah,
too.
too.
Poison's off.
Yeah, so you've incentivized them to come back mid, so there's a decent chance you're gonna find somebody here in a second.
They re-hit B if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Shit.
I would have liked to see you push, especially because
I'll dart
they don't
now.
have a sentinel, and we're on a gun disadvantage.
Holding that the whole
So I would
Yeah.
like to see you take more space.
I guess so. I kind of want just to play the information there because I didn't want
Well,
to
you're
just
not
throw
really
myself away.
getting information here either, though.
Viper, have you been
Like,
holding that the whole time?
No.
I mean, deep A rotate, I guess, but you get it so late and you have a teammate already on A. I'd say you just flank, because then you lock them in.
That's fair.
Yeah.
30 so.
It's all three, all three.
Jet's
I'm gonna
farming.
get behind them. Wait for me to do that.
I'm here when yellow.
Poison's off.
Your round
Like,
starts
if
have been
you're-
really,
if you're
really
Viper
good
one
this game,
time,
though.
he has a timing on one or
After the
both.
first couple.
30 seconds left.
Shift peeking everything.
Yeah, with W. That's okay, though.
Planting inside on site. I have one on yellow.
Spike planted.
Oh no! Don't show them this. No.
One enemy
Hey, you
remaining.
killed him.
Yeah.
I have one on yellow.
We gotta watch it, though. I'm sorry.
Spike planted.
Yeah, I was just...
One enemy remaining.
Mm.
You can just take your time a little bit more. Well, that was good.
Had your fun.
There's so much time. You guys just run away here.
Last
Oh,
player standing.
no.
Yeah. I didn't realize there was a marshal. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
she looks to me
tragic.
immediately. Fuck,
Yeah.
that's on me.
I mean, I would have just left there because you guys had time.
what
like,
the
a minute.
hell?
But
I
it's
personally
what it
thought she was gonna dismiss back to orange, but
is. Yeah, that's unlucky.
wrong thought process.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, but that's still one of those rounds I just need to convert. I just didn't.
Suck.
Yep.
You're vibing, bro. It's fine. We've all done it, especially with Clove. It's hard to just run away sometimes.
Oh, yeah, already.
Go.
Careful.
What the?
Yeah. So, because you didn't start up, you kind of have to be aware that they could have been. in that
How did
space
she get that?
Because we started all the way back here, and they've showed a lot
That's-
of mid presence. Like, you know that they like to play mid. So.
Yep.
Oh, but I don't know why that.
They just they crouched or not crouch walked. They shift walked against the left wall to get up there. Is what threw me for the loop.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
But-
because I think you started. I mean, you're.
Suck.
Let's see. I don't even think you'd hear him if they run for the first part.
I was at the border. Essentially.
Yeah, you would hear him. I mean,
That's
not,
what I'm saying,
Not
though.
if they got around the corner.
Suck.
So, like, they had like this.
Isolate and exterminate.
Still, it's a tough angle. He went really fast, but you do give up that space by not starting right there.
Oh, yeah, already.
Go.
Yeah, unlucky. I really like. You definitely improved the variation around starts. The first four were the same, but afterwards you've changed it up like every
Yeah.
round. I think that's been really good.
Is Jet go here?
Yeah, jet drops
The
low.
mid wall. Let's see it.
She always drops on top of green, actually.
Deeper layout.
Okay.
Do you know about the top 410
Nice.
ult?
Yes.
Because there's a way that you can throw it where it still fans out. It's kind of inconsistent though. And I still think that might be a little better if you're going to do it right away at the start of a round. I'll throw it like that, and then you get this pocket you can hide in, like backside from a util dump.
How far
And-
does that go all the way out to the other side of pipes? Oh,
Yep.
it does. Oh, okay.
so-
The reason I like throwing that one is because it also goes to jail.
Jail. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
it has jail and man.
Yep. So this one's a little bit safer if you think they're like for sure hitting A, but I think there's nothing wrong. But I wanted to just show you that one. I think they each have their strengths.
Gotcha.
And then when I have my ult, I honestly like to hold my wall for B retake because you can, when you're retaking, just throw this wall
Oh. That's never occurred to me.
instead
I'm
of
not
doing
gonna lie.
instead of doing the mid wall that you did. The
mid
mid
wall.
wall has it does have value. It's just a lot harder to get value out of because one, you have to like coordinate with your team for it.
Yeah.
And two, it's one of those walls that I found if you're not throwing standard Viper walls, teammates really struggle with like understanding it. You have to like calm and micromanage the shit out of your teammates and see exactly
Okay.
what angle you threw it on. I think you threw it from back here, but
Yep.
you just threw the
Right there.
normal like mid wall. Yeah, and I mean like that's not a bad wall. I just think it's easier to get value out of the retake wall.
No, it definitely is. And now that I'm thinking about it, if I ever get back into the Hyler ELO lobbies, there's probably someone just sitting on the other side of it waiting for me to walk their mid.
I mean, even if they're waiting for you to walk through it, that doesn't mean you have to. You just put it up while you scale, right? And then you come right here, and you can.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying
take
though. I
this
don't get a
fight.
visual clear on it.
Well, yeah, I mean, but you're Viper. You get a control when you have control vision.
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
But yeah, so the retake wall I think is really good if you're ulting A. I like that you're ulting A. I like that you do the ult that fans out deeper past pipes. That's really, really good.
Are you still pushing it?
And we're playing.
They're
Do you
running
walk
up
through
B
with your
main.
knife out?
I can hold A. Nah, I'm just
That's
gonna fucking
spooky.
find this one.
Granted, they haven't lurked at all, so that's fair. Keep taking the space.
I have a Spectre. I'm not walking out into spawn
You can
with
at
a
least
Spectre. I
jiggle.
guess they're Vandals.
You can at least
Never
Yeah,
jiggle.
got
sure.
orb. What is wrong, man?
Okay, so I think this is set. I think you're. It feels like you're normally trying to wait for a rotate. Is that what it feels like? Is that your
Somewhat.
idea?
I can maybe
Spike
Yeah.
planted.
work your way up.
Last player standing.
This is definitely good.
What is going on with me?
All right, I was typing. I'm sorry.
Last player standing.
Whoa, that guy peeked. That's super weird. Honestly,
That's a weird peak.
he like hit W at the last second. It looked like to me.
Spike planted.
Work your way up.
Last
Yeah,
player
he did.
standing.
What is going on with me?
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Maniac. Yeah, wins it. Let's go.
Remember me talking about going positive? Remember all this shit? I'm just playing like ass.
Attacker sided Viper.
Remember that? Everything. Well, actually better on defense, but on the point.
It's embarrassing.
At the gas station learning tech.
Hell yeah.
You can buy knowledge for $1.50. Use your speedy rewards, and you'll get discounted gas prices.
Nah, I thought this is the one that Jet clears me on that.
I like the walk up. I would have had gun out while you were just scaling, just in case. But I really like the pace that you're setting here. I hope you keep going. Just
Nice.
keep going. No, keep going.
Nice.
Nice.
I like the push up. I liked all of it. I think you just need to keep going a little bit more instead
A
of
little
waiting.
more, yeah.
Yep, but the idea was
One enemy remaining.
Good stuff. Let's go.
okay. Yeah, it was a fine one.
But like I can, if you want to sell your Vandal, I can chop you the one I have.
Sure.
Is it this one? I think it was this one then. Let's just check it.
So
I tried playing in the orb one of these rounds.
yeah, we can talk about this orb too. So like earlier I had mentioned how it's like more of a retake orb.
Yeah.
And I can kind of show you. So it's really powerful if you play at yellow, and it's really powerful for retake. I like to throw it from here. There's like 900 lineups for it.
Yeah.
You can just do whichever one you prefer. So this is probably what you're used to throwing it for. Is like this
Yeah.
kind of.
I'm a
angle
kid.
for
Yeah.
people to
I'll,
fight.
majority of the time when I'm playing from that angle and using that orb, I'll have the outlaw. So if they touch the orb at all, they'll just get one shot by it.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Honestly, with the outlaw, Loki, I just don't even think you have the orb up. You just hold contact and you take your.
Well, the first shot, yeah.
Yeah. But so that's what it looks like you're used to, but it's also really, really powerful for retake. Because like when you put this up, when your team's retaking, you basically remove like the entirety of main, and it lets you
Yeah.
isolate. Like you can come up and clear this, and normally, so you'd use your molly. We discovered the other one was bad, but you'd molly while your team's scaling. You know, you clear this and this. Ideally, you have a teammate with you, and you get back yellow as well. And then you know there be main, and if you have
Decent
fuel,
at it.
sick. If you don't have fuel, you can fight together. But
Okay.
if they do take B, I'd really like to see you use it to retake with
Yeah.
your team more.
I'll definitely consider that more.
So B one way.
I'm so used to just trying to be a rat and sit in that orb.
Yeah, and it's really good. Like I've seen you do that. Like this play can get a shit ton of value, and you're normally good. Like it can get you one round like every game, right?
The problem, yeah. The only thing is though, is a lot of times, and for whatever reason, most recently, people are jumping on top of white, looking straight down. Like I guess they. Just
Well, it's
know
because
about
it's a
it.
readable play. Yeah, it's like a.
Well, I
people
never
should
do it
clean.
before, so I don't know.
I would only ever do it on like ecos. I wouldn't be doing it on gun
Yeah.
rounds, but yeah, it should get you one, and I think that's fine. But I think the real value of this smoke is actually in retakes.
Okay.
The problem is with it as like a stalling smoke, because it is good here. It is a good one way. If you're playing against any semi-competent team, they're going to be util dumping the shit out of yellow anyways.
Yep.
And it gets really hard to get kills off of it.
Right.
So I think I would like to see that a little bit more.
Can you play that orb from Nest?
Yeah. So
Because that's typically what I'll do.
I go with my back against the wall, and I just like kind of step over till I line up this like left side with that front corner, and then you just aim at where like the different color crates meet, and it'll land like pretty much in the middle every single time.
Gotcha.
So I'll throw it like that if I'm planning on either playing like mid, or if I'm planning on like rotating back or something. And then I think there's one. I think this is the other one.
There. Oh, that wasn't even what I was gonna say. Yeah.
There's that one too. I think it's roughly the same. It looks like it goes a little bit more to the left, but yeah, I mean, there's seriously like dozens of variants of that one.
Yeah, a ton of ways to throw it.
Yeah, so you can figure out whichever one you like the most. That's the one I normally throw it from, but yours is one that I used for a long time. And I think it's like what there.
Yeah. What I found, if you put it lower to the left, it lands more in the center, but throwing it higher there is actually better for wrapping around it after they pass.
Yeah, that makes sense. It just depends on what you want to do with it. But that middle lined up one that I throw from there is the one that I use. I try to use retake every time. So.
Yep.
Well, not every time, but it's good to use for retake when you have to give up sight. I like that you're walking up with Neon here. That guy walking up with his knife out is
insane.
Yeah, absolutely bonkers.
Didn't even say anything either. So I was just trying to match it last second.
Wait, hang on,
I like that. Yeah, good calm. Nice. It's really hard to catch up with the Neon. I like that you asked him to wait.
I think I lose this one here.
80,
Yep.
80
That's
jet,
fine. I
90
think he
on
just
so-
didn't move very much.
I am not.
Yeah, so we take our shots.
I just
You were
shot
really
too
close. Your crosshair placement was maybe a little close to the wall, but you were
80,
close. Sometimes
80
you're
jet,
missing,
90
so
on
it's okay.
Sova.
Gotta tame the
Why?
urge to shoot fast.
I don't think you do, honestly. So
I feel like I do.
it's your stats really confuse me with, because I have seen in like your gameplay, like your target confirmation, it's like half the time your target confirmation isn't good, but I mean like today alone you had a 41% headshot rate, 36, like your season is 34. It's almost like you're taking too long to get your kills, 'cause,
Well,
like, that's a really high.
do you model your gunfights after anyone in particular, like any pro in particular?
I mean, I probably Xander the most because of like his aggression, but I don't think Xander's headshot is even that high.
No, it's he sprays through the smokes too much with the Phantom, way too much. With Z. No.
Holy, what?
Oh, you meant this guy.
Oh, did I type in? I typed in the wrong Xander, didn't I?
Yeah, that's what I was confused.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's still
That's 30.
surprisingly high. He is like a really high-end player playing with these guys, but it is a little bit lower, but not as low as I would have expected.
Right.
But still,
I try. The only reason I bring that up is because I try to model mine after less, like heavy emphasis on over moving when they're shooting and all that.
Yeah, so I think that's fine if you feel like if you want to play like less, then
Well, just strictly in gunfights, the man cannot fight. Well, he does, but
so
it's just like there I should have overswung and moved the opposite direction there. Entirely.
Yeah, honestly, I think it was a crosshair placement problem for the most part.
Lots of movement.
So like, cause like, watch right before he swings. Gosh, sorry, the Twitch controls are so tough for me.
Just trying to be quick for
And
my
these
one
silly
here.
2-1s. So if we watch,
Holy, 90 on Sova.
okay, so we have our buffer, and like that's pretty good. I might be wider myself, but that's fine. And right before, we put it really close. Right before this guy swings, really close to the wall. Then he swings right after, and he swings way
And
past
it's
our
playing
crosshair.
catch up. Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean.
So it's that we got too close to the wall, and then we have to micro adjust, and you were really
Which-
close. You were very close. Like your micro adjust was almost there. I don't think your speed or your movement was the problem. It was your crosshair placement, and then you had to micro adjust, and you were very close. It was just more of a crosshair placement problem.
Yeah.
80
Well, the first problem is the
80
crosshair
jet, nine.
placement, but I should have overswung after. But,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, and I mean you can break up
Player
gunfights
They're
in
both-
different parts all over the place, but
This guy. Oh, no, I thought he clutched. Never mind. Ugh, I gotta stop doing that.
oh no.
Dude.
Get out of my way.
So careful them walking up mid here because they've done it on us. Did we peek before we were ready?
Get out of my way.
Just looking at nothing.
Yeah, it was just a lazy shift peek. You were just lazy on it. It's okay. You know not to peek it like that.
Help me on.
So we do get caught like if we decide to play under tube. So
I used to play under there a lot, as what's Nats did, but I then started playing a lot more B main because I ended up seeing Xander and Nats do that more frequently.
honestly, so like starting under tube and taking a fight right away really isn't like a Viper thing. It's like a duelist thing.
I typically just jump spot to get info, but I've been taking more duels for some
Yeah,
reason.
that's fair. I mean, honestly, dude, farm. Like, keep practicing and take your duels. At the end of the day, if you die first on Viper 2 rounds, like, fuck your teammates, whatever. It is what it is. I'd rather have you confidently take fights. The problem is you're, like, shift peeking. But if you'd, like, just swing that guy and lost, I
Yeah.
still would have been about it. It is aggro, and it is kind of trolling a little bit, but, like, we're in ranked, and I would rather see you force gunfights as a controller instead of being scared. Like, I think it's better just to swing it. And if your teammates are mad that they don't have smokes, they can start locking controller.
Yep.
So if we decide to play under tube, we need to start on the barrier. I think that's what's catching us a lot, is we spend a lot of time setting up our util, and then we're starting away from the
Yeah.
barrier. Then we can jump spot, or if we decide to fight, play very conscious. That seems wrong. Peaks. Am I crazy? Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay. What does this round start?
Don't know.
Okay. Fair enough. You have been playing a little bit more up with your starts even on this map, and I do like that. I just like to see you keep that energy up.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
Toxin screen down.
Okay.
Did you, when you throw that molly, you can jump for it?
Yeah. That's,
You just do it a little bit closer like that. I think I even messed up because it's been so long. Yeah, I did. But it's a little bit deeper, and then you can get that behind
Yeah.
the box angle.
Oh, I'd throw it further than that.
Yeah, so
I try to catch it so that that's the left corner.
because
so
I
the
think
rest
if
of
you
the
throw it like
generator area.
this, it cuts the rotate. But yeah, if you throw it
I throw it from a deeper angle so it goes wider.
until I'm rusty as hell,
Yeah, like that, closer to that.
yeah, that way you get that plant too. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Mhm.
And then what I like to do after I throw that is you can spam that. So obviously there's a lot of shit going on, and you don't have the space safely, so it's hard to. But if you do get it down, you can spam this and sometimes get one. Also, you can spam screens. I think it's what's the angle?
Oh,
There's
no way, not that angle.
I've seen people spam it. It's been a long time. Maybe it's the other
Yeah, but
way.
I think it's the other way.
Yeah, I
Because
think
you're on a
it's the other
lower
way.
platform, so your bullets are going straight up.
Yeah,
Or
so you
not
could do
up,
it if
but-
somebody was up pipes, but yeah, I think I am thinking the other way.
Damn.
But yeah, this spam, I've died to Vipers killing me like this before. So you have that.
Never
sort of-
seen that
'cause
before.
Normally, what'll happen is that molly lands, and they'll decide to like back up to like stop planting, and then you're spamming and you kill them.
Is that going through the side of the box? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so like you come out like this and you just shoot there.
Oh, now that makes sense. Okay, I thought it was going all the way through. This makes a lot more
Yep,
sense.
and it's tight enough that like you're not really swinging this guy.
Yep.
Like if somebody's here holding for your team or for their team, so it won't really kill them if they're obviously not if they're here, and you might if they're sitting the right way, you might kind of get a lucky couple tags, and since they're mollied, it might get them. But really, what it does is the molly scares them to back up, and then they come here, and then they die.
Yeah.
But it is a really good molly.
Why are we pushing up with that?
Yeah, I'm lucky. Let's see the attack. So, I think your defense is fine. I like that your comms improved a lot. You had a lot more, like, round start variations. I think these are probably our 3 biggest. Honestly, I would say just don't even play under tube. If you really want to, follow this, though. So let me get rid of these, and this will be our defense summary for this one. But I think that looked pretty good, honestly.
Gotcha. Tip ass.
Get shit on by Reno Jet first bloods. We should have a decent chance. Team's pretty ass on defense.
I'm not gonna lie. If we killed Arena at all, we were.
Breathe deep.
I'll grab Spike, man.
Can we do something with the molly start?
But I always throw it just deep as they're trying to leave that screen, so they can't really get back out or in.
Okay, yeah, I'm done.
We're good.
It's also really good to clear out Jen.
I'll play long.
Screen down.
I'm out of here.
We're doing a lot of shit, people.
Yeah, this was a bad
Wow,
game.
that's so much fun. That's so much fun, Neon. That's what I'm done, my dude.
We're good. Alright. I just realized I didn't grab our attacker side of notes, so I'm gonna grab them really quick.
Less lurk. I forget what it was. It was just less lurk, pretty much. That's the previous one. Look under.
Oh, thank you. Well, consider using Viper ult instead of trying to flip this site. So we'll add that to the bottom, and then we'll add the first ones because it was more of a. Okay.
Scream.
Yeah.
No comm.
I'm no calm. I just investing intent. Yeah.
Alright, let's hit.
Poison orb emitting.
I can't break that start. I can play.
That's crazy. You don't get killed there. That's criminal, actually.
To
Have we talked about how you swing through smokes, by the way?
turn right, walk left.
Yeah, or you could do the opposite, but yeah.
Gun comes out last. Gun goes. Yeah, gun goes in or out last.
Yep. So, did I leave the wall up? That's crazy. Not perfect, but more or less the right idea. So when I walk into smokes,
for me,
I'll hold it like
yeah.
this, and then you can go in. If I'm entering a smoke, I like to try and crouch at the same time because if somebody's in there,
Yeah.
it'll get you a kill. And then when you're coming out, so on this one, you probably threw the actual smoke. That's probably more like that. You can kind of, if you really want to, come out like this more. You can do that if you want, but it's a little spicier. So
I think I'm
and your
further
orb's actually probably
back.
deeper.
No, it's the
Let me just
right
throw
one. Yeah.
Let me throw the orb from the lineup so you actually know exactly where it is.
How do you throw it? Oh,
I throw it on the arrow. I think that's
Yep.
what you threw it on. Yeah.
There's
Do
two
it kinda like
iterations of
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what it should normally look like. And then
Yep.
I'd probably swing it like this, except I'd hit the wall
Ah.
and probably die, but more like that. If you're expecting him there, this peak it scares the fuck out of me. I really am surprised Jet didn't kill you.
Yeah.
But I'm down. Also, one thing that I like to do a lot too is like you can put it up, and you come and
Walking
clear
through.
this, and then you can drop it and fight. But obviously you had a stinger, so I think walking through is totally fine. But you just, when you walk through, try to be a little bit more conscious of how you're doing it.
Yep. Or well done. Well done.
I'm super down to
I
walk
have
through,
no
and I
feel,
like the
I cannot
aggression
help
with the
you
stinger. It was W as fuck. Jet just should have killed you.
God damn fucking barrels. First time. Nice.
One enemy
What's
remaining.
up?
Nice.
Flawless.
Boys, close it out.
Mhm. If you have light, get heavy because they might have that outlaw around. I'm probably just gonna grab like 2 of those. We want to take this. We kind of have a better buy. We're trying to take them B now.
Stop throwing wall.
Yes.
Huh?
Stop throwing wall.
Okay.
If we don't decide to go there, we're fucked.
Well, I mean, I'm asking.
Yeah,
So sorry.
fuck that guy. Just
no, but
ignore
you're
him.
also give, like,
No,
no,
okay, cool, great. Yeah, so sorry. 8 seconds is too late into the round.
it's true.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Poison orb emitting.
You don't have to fight with him. I'd just ignore him, honestly.
Poison's off.
You're fine.
Toxins going up.
I really like that. That was really good crosshair placement. I like you dropping the orb. W fucking round. Let's go.
One enemy remaining.
Sure.
Suck my dick, bro.
Good job.
From the front.
Yay.
And I don't know if you did that intentionally, but that's how Xander plays that mid lurk. Walking up
Yeah.
and dropping it on the first cycle, holding that. And so that was really well done. And it got you a lot of value. It was really good.
I'm out of here.
So complain about that, but we're not getting any comms on where we want to go.
Yukon, bro. It's your turn. Let's go.
Don't throw the wall before the round starts.
But he's saying because
like
we're not
common
going there,
sense.
but we're not. Okay.
I'd just start calming where you guys are going. If
Like,
nobody wants to. you
We
don't-
haven't said
don't start
anything though.
fighting
Is what I'm
with
trying to get
boys.
at.
The round
Shading
didn't
wall.
even start.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so careful because you didn't mid orb here. So they're probably
Yep.
gonna push through would be my guess.
3.
Although
He does, yeah, it's
Coming through. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Spike down A.
good crosshair placement. That was a good kill.
Under rafter. Wanna grab bomb pull off? I maze. I'm just unaware.
Yeah.
Fuck, back there.
I mean,
10
that's a little tough. Neon's kind of just trolling a little bit. And you had a teammate holding the angle behind you, I thought. So
Yeah, that's
it is what it is.
No, it was just the 2 of us. They died.
Oh, you didn't have a teammate behind you when you died?
Nope. It was just the 2 of us. That's why I wanted to get the bomb and get out.
Okay.
Spike down A.
Under rafter. Wanna grab bomb pull off?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you did have deadlock, but she was not close. That's fair. Okay.
Yep. Like this. Can you try to get?
Yeah. I mean, maybe just don't shift walk, but that's min maxy, just random arbitrary hindsight shit.
Oh shit! Wait, it's this game.
Poison orb emitting.
Oh, I just remembered something.
It's fine.
You good? You good? No, you'll see at the end of the game. It's going down.
W alt.
Be careful in ass.
This is my favorite Viper alt for this. When I do this alt, especially because they still have a Sova alive, granted he's the only one who can do damage, I try to tell my teammates not to play in default, and I'll ping like right here. Just
Left
to tell
side?
them,
Okay.
yeah. Because like you can still molly that, and it basically helps them not get spammed.
Yeah. Just a little
It's
hard
up
because
for
it's in the
debate.
open. Yeah.
Well, so with your alt out though, I mean they're going to be dumping Sova darts and like all that stuff here.
Sure.
And not here. And it turns into a mind game because when you get into higher yellow lobbies, they shoot here instead. And then so you have like denial here and bullets there, and you have to like figure out which
Yeah.
one.
Well, oh my god, back when Icebox got put back into the map pool, I remember Hooj's whole video about how Icebox is essentially about if you can, or for defense on Icebox, it's about denying the plant.
Yep.
And he reiterated to counter that, you kind of like fake tap, pull off, and then you eventually just commit to it to burn their util.
Yep.
Yeah,
and so I'm down for that.
I was gonna do that, but
I mean,
yeah.
people will if you ask them to. So like
It's only
just
really
about
good with
common
a gecko
teammates.
because otherwise people are gonna risk getting popped in the head.
Yeah, I would just try to calm with your teammates about the fact that you were planning to ult and being aware that they might get like shock dart, because that's what I do is I say
No, yeah, I the whole point of that round was me calling this. Yeah.
And your whole team's gonna fight and
Yep.
front.
Because when a Viper throws its pit down, it's most logical to go outside of the pit.
No, I mean you can play outside the pit. That's fine. They should be holding left side yellow right now. And Jet's got flank, which is fine. So
No,
Silva
they
should be left
walk
side
up
yellow.
left side yellow.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's
actually, Reyna, that's Reyna there, and then Silva, there, the Jet comes flank.
So I think right now, because you know that they're coming out, you walk out the back and try to take a fight.
It's a good thing I didn't because Jet was there.
I mean, you still gotta find a fight here because you guys are getting pinched from 3 sides.
3?
Oh, 2, I guess. But yeah, because I thought there was one here, but you've got one here and one here. And
Yep.
Silva's just looking at nothing. Did Silva just get a kill?
I don't recall. No, he's not. He's just looking at shit.
Okay.
I hit her 4.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Fair enough.
Wide left.
And your teammates don't come where they are, so that sucks. Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. W ult. But yeah, normally with that ult, holding yellow is really important.
Yep.
That's what I tried to tell my teammates. It sucks that they all fought in front of the ult and died, but that's what it is.
Happens way too often.
It's okay to be outside of it. Most of your team should probably be outside of it, but they just need to be holding the space around it.
Yellow.
Shift peeking, oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm gonna put it in your notes actually, because it's been a lot this year.
It's something I'm aware of, I just need to make it so I'm doing it subconsciously, and I'm not there yet.
Yeah, do you feel like your peeking is getting better with the no sound DMs? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Try to do no sound. Does that make sense when I'm saying there? With how I phrase
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm just not doing it.
Yep. I just want to make sure I wasn't being weird with my phrasing.
Nope.
Oh god, that peek was scary too.
Yep.
One enemy
Good kill.
Summon, no man. Good job, let's go. Okay. Did someone die there and I can drop? I'm gonna hit camp. Did I win the other icebox? No, I didn't. We lost, forget. Yeah, I've been doing that.
I hate it when my teammates micromanage my util. They have no idea what I've been doing. It's tough.
Yep.
Just ignore them. It is what it is. It's definitely one of my pet peeves too, though. But just try to ignore them. Good crosshair position.
32, walk down.
So I think when you are holding this, if they do decide to walk through, it does get a little spicy. So I'd probably go a little bit more to the right.
Against the bear.
Yeah, just
crate,
like
yeah.
towards the crate.
Gotcha.
But I don't think it was that big of a deal. But I'd probably be a little bit more like this.
Right there, so you
Then
can, yeah.
instead, because you were more like here. So if they walk through, that's going to be, you line the angle up a little bit more if you do this. So.
Gotcha.
Good. Pushed up.
Orb is down.
That was a good peek.
I'm only watching tube, I can't see underneath.
The Sage just grabbed your orb, by the way.
Under tube might be able to see you.
Do you wanna go over? No, too far.
Starting backside.
There was one back.
Ah!
Mm-hmm.
Shots.
Wall's going down.
W.
One enemy remaining.
Yes, sir.
He's out.
Nice shot.
Let's go, guys.
I think that was a little bit more of, again, of your crosshair getting really close to the wall.
Yeah.
He's out.
Well,
Yeah,
they were
both
saying
of them.
out, and then
Yeah,
she wasn't
no,
out,
that is,
so...
that's super confusing for sure. Just, we almost lose because of our crosshair positioning again, because he swings past it, but we had a good micro. So we're good.
Let's go, guys. We take B back now with these better weapons.
Do your micros feel a little bit better after the aim stuff lately, too, by the way?
Somewhat, yeah. I'm not noticing me using my fingers as much as I probably should
No,
be.
that's
but,
okay. It's something you'll build up over time. And it really is just for vertical stuff, so...
Yeah, exactly. It's like... essentially.
It's pretty
fair.
small usage. It's nice to
Yep.
have, but not that important.
I'm out of here. Get out of my way.
Close.
Watch that close left, close right.
Go.
Yoink. Uh-oh.
Damn.
That sucks.
Underneath.
Not much to say.
They won this.
Pog.
Yeah. Has their Sage just been hard on B now? Like she's completely off.
You've been playing with your teammates a lot more, by the way. And you still have lurked, and you've still got value when you lurked.
Is it?
It's really good.
Yeah. When you say play with your teammates more, do you want me to start the round with them, and then if I end up peeling off to go late mid at the end of the round, is that okay? Or
Yeah, so that's more of just a start of the round thing.
Okay, cool. Then I have no problems with that. Yeah.
Valorant's kind of like chess, like we've talked about.
Well,
you have your openings, and you want to start with certain openings, but after mid game, it's all unique and situational.
I was gonna say, yeah, especially Icebox, which is just so two-dimensional. There's really only like 2 ways to play it. So I will try to be the late mid guy as much as possible because I just know it works.
Yep. And you've been doing it better. It was actually like almost every single round on the previous VODs that you lurked mid.
Yeah.
Up more.
No, they have one guy from the boiler. That's it. 2-2-2.
Run to help your teammate.
I'm holding you. Yep, good kill. Run towards you.
You're really aware of the walk down with this up, and I just want to say it's really good. I liked it a lot. That normally takes people time to figure out.
There's one in on. They left a fast.
Good peek. The other ones were a little awkward, but the first one was really good. What is he looking at?
He was in a spawn.
I couldn't tell you. Can I get bomb the plant? Oh, baby. Go.
Yeah, he was outside.
I'm gonna hold the raptor up here. Just tuck yourself. We swing together, Cole.
Good comms. Move it around, easy
Like to
peasy.
go.
I can go
I don't
mid.
think
I know
we're on eco. They might get it.
Okay, I won't use it.
They're gonna
Yeah.
No, I meant go under.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Mhm.
Toss through, yeah, they do.
Yep. This is a slower one. Be careful.
Deploying drone. Poison orb emitting.
Could be pushed. They're
Push
pushing
that mid, push it in.
Poison's off.
Orb down. Someone look at A man, yeah.
So, you've got 3 of you guys looking at it now.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
You're probably in crosshair mode though, so.
Yeah.
I think they know we're B. They know we're B. I don't think we got it.
Shit. I'm looking at nothing right now.
No noise. They could,
Poison orb emitting.
I do want to make a note really quick before I forget. I think it would have been really good there to use your wall for a B fake. I know your teammates have been like kind of flaming you about the wall, and
that's
so it gets
so
spicy, but
that's
Not gonna
the
fit for me.
Icebox God from Muhujin obviously just default the wall B because it's screens. You literally just don't have to peek it and you're okay.
Yep.
But for whatever reason, people in this obviously like before where they were yelling at me, they'll love to yell at me. Why are you not putting your wall A if we're going A? Like, so I just
No,
throw it there
and
just
I
to
totally
accommodate
agree.
people.
I experienced the same thing even in Immortal. People will yell at me for not using my
Seriously?
weapons. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because
How do people not know better by
because
that point?
people
Oh my God.
don't play controller, so they just
Yeah.
when they play 50% of their games with some guy Phil controller throwing the default stuff every round, so they think it's normal, and then you get into a game with somebody who kind of understands the map more as a controller, and they think you're playing it wrong, and it's frustrating, but try not to let it impact your game too much. Obviously there's a pull, because like you'll start tilting your teammates and it turns into like a whole thing, right? So sometimes you got to babysit your teammates, but I like that you're aware that like defaulting at B every round is kind of the move, but you're absolutely right. People get upset when you do that and it gets hard to manage. I think I would like to see if you can find like a happy medium. And like for me, honestly, that looks like I tell my teammates I'm going to fake B with my wall and get rotates over. And that kind of tends to be the happy medium that I can find. If I'm playing with really, like I'll throw the first wall, like first three rounds, the wall B, and if nobody seems bothered by it, I'll do it for the rest of the game because you can kind of feel out your teammates for B fake. So maybe try it B for the first few rounds. Talk about wall with team. it's just a conversation. And like if they say they really wanted A, I've done the whole thing where I'm like, no, you're wrong. It definitely can just go B every round. It's not worth it in the middle of a game. Like, just let it go.
Right.
Throw the wall A for them. It's better to have suboptimal wall and not tilted teammates than better wall.
Exactly.
So I like that you're aware of it and stuff, but I would like to see maybe a little bit more effort towards like getting a little bit more creative with it.
One's rotating towards A right
Yeah.
now. I'm under.
I whiffed.
We were a little far from him.
Is this the real
Hey,
one?
ooh,
No,
there's
oh
two
yeah, I
mid.
got shot in the back from somewhere. I think it was just bottom tube.
Yeah, he just wrapped.
What?
Seconds left.
That's
Bro.
Slow on one of the mains. Can you just drone?
Ah, yes. Ah, boy, here it is.
Poison orb emitting.
This was just unfortunate.
Two.
Oh no.
No, so
Hey, you got him.
This one's still yellow, not close.
Cross, get away.
We getting flanked.
Let me go for the pit. Wall's going down.
So Jet had so much space there.
I could have put it further up.
Have you ever? Oh Jesus, I was lost in the sauce. Have you ever thrown like this deeper wall or alt rather like this?
Never.
So honestly, it could be a little bit deeper even, but
The one I like doing is the
it's
one on
this
kitchen,
choke.
but
the one in. Are you talking about the one that like wraps all the way around?
All the-
that like
yeah.
wonky. What is it?
wait, what? Wraps all the way around.
I think it's like.
No, I don't even do that. I just clutch situations most of the time. It's like
No, that's not it.
nah. No, I put it on the platform so that way it goes into nest and.
So you're
yeah,
saying like
that-
this? Oh.
No, I don't know what I'm doing with it.
Because if you ult on
No.
top, it always does this on either site. I've trolled a couple A alts like that.
I don't remember what I did, but it did not get me that.
Okay.
It got me the nest and kitchen somehow, but
Yeah, I think Wahujin even has a video on it. But there's something like you come over and you line up with like this spot and you look at the spot on the door and it should like wrap. They might have patched it though. I'll have to.
Probably
see.
did.
It might be here.
that's not the one I'm talking about anyway. It doesn't matter.
That's
Oh, what the
almost it.
fuck?
Almost.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
close enough to what I was doing. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
Back
so
to what you were
that
saying.
one is. This is kind of like a clutch ult if you're in like
Yep.
a crazy 1vx or something. This one I really like because Jet had already routed this way, gone through your wall, and is like back here. We can secure that space by ulting here, especially if our wall's up. You can just come right on the other side and you ult, and it makes this really hard for them to get through from mid.
does this cover all backside too?
Most, not all of it, but so like this kind of
it's still
area is
good
open.
enough.
But like the way that our Jet routed is, it's all clear already, right? So.
Yeah. Okay.
You can throw it like that, and then I'll play like kind of in the middle crouched here, where you can walk up a little bit more. Being against the walls is kind of scary. People spam you.
Mhm.
But yeah, so that's one to consider. You don't always have to throw that same B alt from back here, but that's fine.
Yeah.
And still. Don't make it in. You are so lucky.
I got you.
You didn't trust me.
Pushing
Oh,
people.
oh, 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 oh.
Last
Oh,
player
no.
standing.
Oh, that's my fault. A3 on close.
One enemy remaining.
He pushed out.
I just didn't reload. I didn't want her. In hindsight, I should have swapped one of those guns on the floor.
No, I think you can just back up. You're fine.
No way.
That didn't kill. Oh, she stepped out and then in. Unlucky.
Should have backed up.
Yeah, you're alright. It's also a pocket shorty angle. Like if I know I'm gonna ult, I almost always try to buy a shorty. And that's something we talked about too. Maybe we'll add that in your notes just in general too.
Wait, what? Huh? Shorty? What?
More shorties. Am I mixing you up with? I might be mixing you up with the other. So whenever you have extra money, especially on Viper. If
No,
you're
yeah, I
looking,
do.
Buy.
I do all the time.
shorties.
No, me buying shorty is never a problem.
Oh, okay. Did you buy one at all this game? I don't think I saw one though.
Not on Icebox, typically. The only time I'll do that is if I have, I thought I'll have my ult, but again, didn't. But no, every other map I have it on Omen, namely. Because I like
Okay.
playing in the smokes a lot.
Okay. So I think our lurking is good. We did it highly frequent amount, but not so much that they were reading into it every round. Play with our teams a lot more. Our comms were better. We commed most of the rounds. We didn't really ever use it A like we'd used it previously. That's fine. I prefer B on attack, honestly. So I'm going to leave that just for if you do want to use it A, consider. And then we did lots of shift peeking. We talked about the wall, and then I do think I would like to see more shorties. On attack, it's harder to use like the other cheaper guns like judges and stuff like that. Xander also is actually the person who like got me on the judge. I started buying him because I saw how much he bought them. So maybe we add that on defense. Consider shotguns a little more. Do you have any questions or like anything you want to go over about it?
Not really, no.
Okie dokie.
The only thing I'd consider asking about is the previous. I forget if it was that one or the first one. No, it was this one. You said consider throwing pit back sight instead of using it to float onto A.
Yeah, you want to see like what I'm talking about?
No, I know what you're talking about. I'm just interested in why that's how you're thinking of it.
Yeah, so like what I saw you doing previously was you would use it to take space, kind of like this.
That's
and like this is okay. I just Viper ult for taking space is really suboptimal because we don't actually clear it out, and there's really nothing to stop them from killing us and like walking in. It's better used for securing space that we've already kind of taken. So what I'll do, because like when you have this, it doesn't let your teammates really play anywhere to hold all this extra space because it kind of cuts it all off. Like playing up is like really hard here, and they're gonna swing and be ready for it. So if you come over, so let's say you have your wall, and this will be close enough. So you've got like your wall up, and your team scales, and you get up to here. I'll ult like this, and secure this whole screen spot. And what it does is now it lets your team. Oh, I hit the wrong button. So it lets your team still play their normal spots. So like your teammates who want to play top 410 can. If they want to play nest, they can. They can hold this. They can all fight this normal angle from main. It's all still open for your teammates to support it. And you single-handedly just lock down screens.
Okay.
Especially, so the one thing to note though is if your teammates aren't playing up and holding this, people might walk out and drop on you from rafters. But it's still worth, because like you come in here and you hold this and you single-handedly stop them from coming screens. And I find this to be a way more powerful ult than something like that first one I showed you. Even something like this. This isn't.
That's not the one. There's a better one to do than that. I can show you. If you go, drop that one, and go into the very right corner underneath rafters. Of all the way backside, yeah. If you do that, then put your crosshair on the corner of the nest. So the
corner of nest here.
Literally, the other one. Sorry. Straight on the the line straight down of the 45 angle. That one covers the entirety of screens. Or sorry,
backside.
Back right.
Yeah, I got it.
And you have that pocket and gen to play.
Yeah,
that's the one I do but majority of the time I'm throwing that one because I'm extremely comfortable in the space of it for the post point. A lot of times there will be clutches I'm able to get off because I can wrap on an angle people aren't aware of and shit like that.
I think I understand. One's okay. I still think this is better.
Yeah, I'm seeing where you're talking about the value in that one is, but from the reason I've been throwing that one is just because in the post plant, I don't lose that ever.
Yeah, that's fair. And I mean, like, sometimes you'll have things that convert. The one scary thing about this one is how deep you have to get to throw it. So, like, obviously, you probably have your Viper.
No, yeah. I forget if it was today or another game. I was getting shot at while I was doing it.
Yeah, it's really, like, getting there to throw it is really sketchy. But this is, like, a really huge ult. Like, it does take up a shit ton of space. And I do think it is pretty good. It covers all the default spots. It gives you this to play around. In your pocket. Like, I like this ult. It's not bad. I do think the screens one's just stronger, though.
No, I get it. I'm gonna try that for future games as well. Because damn, I originally thought you were talking about the one I showed you. I'm like, oh, why does he want me to play that one?
Yeah, I probably should
But
have
now that
written it more concise, but
no, I get it now. Now that you're showing me that, that's huge. I'm thinking I could take like 2 there if people are stupid enough to push me in that.
yep. And so it's kind of like what we talked about with like the B ult. It's throwing ults and having your team play around and holding the space around it is kind of important too. And so throwing the screens one kind of
Right.
enables them to do that a little bit.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool. No more questions?
Not that I can think of any now.
Okay. Did anybody in chat have any questions? Any Viper tech that we didn't go over that you want to see, or any questions about some of the stuff we talked about?
Can I try to describe a lineup to you just to get your opinions on it?
Sure.
It's gonna be a little
We'll
awkward.
let
Go
chat
to
talk. Well, if anybody has questions, will we run over?
yeah. Go to right outside of garage on B man.
That'd be me.
You just like right stepping out of it. Yeah.
Like here?
No. Out of the exit point on the other side. Just left. Yeah. So you see that little pile of rocks on the left?
Pile of rocks.
The lower left, right there.
Here?
Put yourself. Look down. Put yourself to the one on the right, at like the very top of it. Right. Yeah. Step forward there. Now
Like
look
that?
up. Yeah. So keep going. Way more up. Okay. Do you see the? Oh wait, no, I think you're a little bit off now. Take like 1 step to the right. Okay. Do you see the black and yellow caution tape to top left right above your hand? No, the other
This
one
one?
on the
Yep.
left. Yep. Put the corner of the Molly throw box, the top right corner of it, against the upper left side of the black tape right there. Is that it? Shit, that doesn't look
That's
like
gonna
it.
like come straight back almost. No, it doesn't actually. Okay.
That one, if I'm not mistaken, is supposed to land right against. No, that's not it. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Where do you want it to land now? We can talk about where you want
It's
it to land.
supposed to land to the right of Nest. In that, so not directly there, but it's supposed to land a little more left, so it can catch people walking into.
Walking.
So like,
into...
no, throw that just a little closer to you instead of throwing it so
I
far
see.
away.
Okay. Like here.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it covers.
Yeah, that's fine. If you guys are like going fast, I'm down.
Okay.
Because like when people play plant denial, it's normally from right here, right? Like that's how a lot of
Right, yeah,
KJs
yeah.
and Vipers are gonna play. So this pushes them off that. So yeah, I'm down. I think that's a fine Molly. Timing is important though. Like if it takes you a long time to throw it, and
It doesn't at all.
Yeah, so like if you can do it fast and you find it's landing while your team's walking out, I'm super down. I think that's a fine Molly.
Let me see if I get it though, because it's actually not hard to throw. It's just I don't know. I think there's no way to graphic settings, right?
I mean, I'm also on a 2K yeah, I'm on 2K right now. So.
Well, no, I'm talking like the shape of the rock feels different.
Yeah, it needs to be.
Icebox.
Anyways, it doesn't look like anybody had questions in there. So, but I think if you find one that's like relatively over there and you throw it and you, like you said, it lands like here, I think that's fine.
I have it. I just need to figure out why that one didn't work just now.
It is probably a weird graphics thing because I think I'm also on like medium for everything.
No, I'm on.
I'm
medium
on low
as well.
actually. Low.
Oh, you're on
My
low.
material
Shit.
quality is medium. That's what it is.
Let me
So that might be
look.
what it is. But
No way.
either way, thank you. I thought it was a really good session. I think you played really well, and I think you iterated on a lot of the stuff really well. So
Yeah, I think there's a lot of now just putting everything together with the aiming and
yeah, your aiming and stuff is already looking better. I think the biggest mechanical issue that we saw was just the shift peeking, and by practicing like those sheriff DMs, you'll work that out. So
Oh, I got it. Oh, it's crazy. Okay, there you go. If you want to just yoink this, I can show you this. I figured it out.
sure.
It's instead of that, it's this corner of the rock
Oh, okay.
right here, and you put the corner of the poison meter right against the top of the black left.
Yeah, don't get caught walking out of a garage with a freaking molly in your hand, by the way.
Nope. No, I'm doing this after as my teammates are walking up. I'm never doing that before everyone else.
So like that, maybe. Yeah, good
Yep.
enough. That'll force him off because I think Oh, Jesus.
You can probably get a little more to the left, but yeah. Figure that out.
Anyways, yeah.
Yep.
I don't think that's horrible. That if you find this is making you really late, like you can't trade your teammates because of it, or you feel like there's pacing issues, I would say stop throwing it. But if you feel like you can walk out while your team's and there's like 3 of them taking fights and you can come up and you can throw it really fast, like I don't know what you threw it like this maybe, and then like be up here like while they're walking out, I'm super down because I think that will work. But it's definitely for fast rounds. It's not something I would like default all the time.
Right, it's one I've had in the back pocket. I just don't throw it a lot because I haven't seen people there yet, or something like stupid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, man.
Yeah, of course. You said you wanted submissions to be follow-ups, right?
Ideally, ideally, but we've gone over Icebox a couple of times, so if you want to do something
right,
else,
and also it's funny you mention it because Abyss is my highest win rate this act, and Bind is my highest quality map this act.
Sick.
So, I definitely feel like I need to take a look at Clove Sunset because I just played 2 mediocre games on it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm super down. We can.
Okay.
If you
actually, I'll just
Clove Sunset.
I was gonna say I'll
share it with me.
No, I'll send you the one from today.
Yep, that works. And it'll probably be 2 or 3 days maybe before I get to it because I've got the
of course.
student, but I am down.
Yeah, gotcha.
Cool. All right, thank you, man.
Yeah, of course.
Have a good rest of your evening.
You too.